continue to monitor here on NewsX World. We move on now, though, as Trump's special envoy, Steve Witkoff, is expected to visit Russia on Wednesday. That, according to sources, this comes as Donald Trump has set a deadline of Friday for Russia to agree to an end of the war or face new sanctions. Trump has threatened to impose very severe tariffs on Russia if it fails to reach a ceasefire deal with Ukraine soon. The US president had initially announced in July a 50-day deadline for Russia and Ukraine to end the war, but said last week that he no longer believes Russia was serious about ending the war and shortened it to 10 or 12 days. Well, joining us to briefly discuss this topic, Rabinder Sachdev. We've of course reported all day that both the US and Russia have confirmed that Witkoff is going to Russia for talks ahead of this deadline on Friday. Just very briefly, how do you think that talk will play out? And do you think that this deadline will actually come in on Friday?
Probably the deadline would come in, and it's an important meeting. I would think it definitely is a kind of a milestone, but let's see what it delivers. Witkoff is meeting there on Thursday, apparently, and Friday is the deadline. So it's the last chance in this particular deadline that Trump has issued. And remember, Trump issues deadlines to create pressures. Very often he creates artificial deadlines. So this is another such, instance. But Witkoff is going to Moscow, I think, after April, so after many months, so something the world would be watching. The other thing, quickly, what Trump said was that, yeah, sanctions would come in. Okay, we don't know what all he wants to bring in. But he also said the Russians are very smart and wily in avoiding the sanctions. So that's pretty interesting, to hear from Trump that he thinks that they will impose sanctions, but he's not very sure as to how much he'll be able to pressurize Russia into staying within the sanctions.
Yes, Rabinder Sachdev, you will be staying with us as we move back to Africa, and South Africa has strengthened